So 10 mil, you're not going to be a reality TV chef star, Tahj?
10 mil, yeah, I consider it. For sure.
I don't think that was the question. I think the question was.
That wasn't what we were asking.
I think the question was, would you, what was it, be a drag?
Would you go on a drag show for 10 mil?
No, sir.
Where's the wig, man? Send me the wig now.
That man volunteer his soul.
10 mil?
No, sir.
Some OnlyFans action?
You're not doing it.
Okay. Are you kidding me? I do heinous things for $10 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're gonna make a lot in the NFL, bro. So we're not worried about that.
That's true. So you can hold off on the you know.
Tahj going first round. He's about to run a 4.3 in Indy in a few months, and you're going top 15.
I will say that.
You like that?
That sounds good.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was watching the Washington game, and Kirk Herbstreit said, "I know you're playing it, but I was watching." He goes, "USC's best receiver, Tahj Washington." And I go, wow. And then Reese Davis goes, "What about Brendan Rice?" And Kirk Herbstreit goes, "Who?" I go, "Wait, what?" I made the last part up, but he did say the first part. He really did, and I believe it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had seen the clip, and people sent it to me what he said. That's live, especially coming from him. Especially playing like NCAA. I don't know if y'all playing NCAA growing up.
Of course.
Oh yeah, bro. Legendary voice.
Sure. Just hearing his voice, call your name. Yeah.
You gotta stay for that extra year. Get onto the front cover.
Ooh.
Are they bringing the game back?
The game's back next year.
Oh,
right?
it is? Okay.
It comes back next year, right?
Is it official though? Like, are you gonna declare?
I haven't decided yet. So
It's in due time. But like, you've gone for like 100 yards plus for the last 4 games, right? Sound like that, or averaging?
The last one, averaging though for sure.
Averaging 100.
Yeah,
that's on what was
that's crazy.
At one point in time the best offense in the country, no doubt, on everyone's list.
In a deep receiving corps.
It's hard, probably the deepest receiving group in the country, if we're being realistic.
Bro, it's crazy. I'm just taking it play by play, bro.
Yeah.
Because every time we keep bringing in new dudes in the portal every year, and then Tahj is just the reliable guy that just keeps popping off.
Man. It's part of it. That kind of, bringing in people too help me get better. Just raising the competition level, how you going to be a competitor and, shy away from competition.
True.
Yeah.
You came through still. You survived a coaching change too. And that's tough. Like,
well,
we
multiple.
know, like, you bring a new staff in, whole new staff brings their guys in from the transfer portal themselves, and you still their number one guy?
That's been my whole career, though, like,
Yeah.
in college. I had a new coach every year except this year.
Every single year?
Every single year. Had a new coach.
Yeah, because you went Memphis, Clay.
Well, 2.
Dante.
And Dante.
Yep.
Lincoln. Yeah, oh, yeah.
2 in 1 year.
Wait, Norvell left, and then who came in after that?
Coach Silverfield, he was already on staff.
Okay.
What was your high school recruiting journey like that got you at Memphis?
I didn't really get my first offer to going into my senior year, coming out of track season. I had a great spring ball. Different schools come by, just to, make their rounds. But, what's even crazier, Coach Riley's brother offered me. Like, he was one of, like, first Power 5 schools to offer me.
Oh, damn. Where was he at?
He was at Kansas at the time.
Okay.
And, I was on my way to the regional track meet, and I guess he had came by the school, and they was like, stop by, had a chat with him. Didn't get an offer at the time, but we just chatted. Then, as we riding to the track meet, I get a call, like, wake me up out my sleep. I'm in the car, and he offered me. But, that was probably, like, my only Power 5 offer. So I just went camping, like, the whole summer. Like, I just want to, try to put my face out there. Like, I already knew that, like, film would take care of itself. Just try to, be in front of as many eyes as possible. I hit a lot of camps. Coincidentally got offered at the SFA camp by Memphis. Dillingham was there at the time.
Oh, damn.
Small world, bro.
Yeah.
Small world. Coach Dillingham, him and Coach Norvell was at the camp. Chatted with them a little bit. They waited a while to offer me though after that, but you know, they ended up making my decision at the end of my senior year to go there.
And obviously your career, your short career at Memphis was fantastic, but did you – obviously you're not the biggest guy ever, and I'm sure that was at least a part of the recruiting-wise of why I'm sure you felt you could have gone bigger places, but did you have that feeling when you were at Memphis, like I love my teammates, I love the guys, but like no disrespect to Memphis, I can play bigger time football?
Been knowing that like since, you know, I was younger. I just needed an opportunity. That's it. I knew the rest was gonna take care of itself. And I had a great time at the University of Memphis. Great time, made great memories, played in big games. You know, my freshman year we played against Penn State. You know, in a good game. So, just taking advantage of the opportunities for sure.
You guys have had good seasons too.
Oh yeah.
And
especially with Norvell.
Yep. Shoot, we lost 2 games that year, I think. Temple was a fluke, and then Penn State. You know, he was if he coached that ball game, we would probably beat them.
Yeah.
You guys were at Vanderbilt in Nashville. Did you guys ever get a chance to check out Memphis?
I did not go over to Memphis, to be honest.
I have been there. I went for a recruiting visit in high school, but like a day or two, and just kind of like on my stops through different cities.
Yeah.
How is it?
I know there's a big kind of like interstate rivalry with Nashville and Memphis, though.
Yeah, you kind of feel it. Like
because we have some Memphis kids at Vandy, and they're always kind of like, whether it be like food or better athletes, or like in NU. I mean, it's the same thing in every state, right? Like you're going to get SF versus LA and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, you kind of feel that in the locker room too, like Nashville guys, Memphis guys, like on the team, kind of talking about that, like talking about certain games or whatever. You kind of felt that, you know, that competitive vibe for sure.
Yeah.
But Texas is better than all of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Football-wise. How about Texas, California? We always talk about this. Texas, California, Florida guy over here, UK, whatever.
And London.
Come on, man. Look.
I mean, whatever that is.
They beat IMG Academy this year.
Yeah, okay.
Who did?
The NFL Academy UK beat IMG.
No, what?
Yes, they did.
Bro, all right. Can we pull this up?
Pull it up.
Dylan,
Pull it up. Just type in
we need to fact check this.
Bro, ain't no way.
Fact check it away.
Can you explain what the NFL Academy... Because if
Alright,
you're
so
pulling
no,
just
no,
kids
I
from all over
understand.
Europe, that doesn't count either.
It's basically a high school in the UK, and they play for American football. That's it.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
NFL Academy.
Like they're
No, but look up NFL Academy versus IMG.
They're trying to bring guys up so that they can get offers. Because if you play in the UK, you ain't got no game film. Who are you playing?
So,
No one. You're
so
playing
IMG traveled all the way to the
IMG
UK,
traveled to the UK to play and lost.
and they lost. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break to tell you about what the boys over at Prize Picks are cooking up for you. Prize Picks is your ticket to the most exciting and straightforward way to play daily fantasy sports. It's a breath of fresh air in a world where you typically battle it out with thousands of players, including the seasoned pros and fierce sharks. Instead, at Prize Picks, you get to handpick 2 or more players and decide whether they'll exceed or fall short of their projected stats. It's not just another fantasy game, it's a game changer. And here's something unique. Prize Picks implements weekly promotions. Take Taco Tuesday, for example. Every Tuesday, they offer discounts on select player projections with savings up to 25%, providing even more value to players. Prize Picks has truly transformed the way I engage with sports. It's no longer just a big college football game with national championship implications. It's also an opportunity to cash in and talk some trash to the boys in the group chat along the way. If you're seeking quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and a vast selection of players and stat types, Prize Picks is your go-to daily fantasy sports app. Head over to prizepicks.com/momentum and remember to use code momentum for a first deposit match up to $100. That's right, a potential $100 bonus is waiting for you just for joining the excitement at Prize Picks. Now back to the episode.
Yep, traveled right back to
they were
Florida.
probably asleep.
What, man? Then they beat some other team the week after.
So they should have gone. They went undefeated then.
They're like 2-0 against this year anyway against American high schools. They beat them.
How
and
are you going to lose to a local team?
Exactly. They beat them and then they beat New York City's reigning champions.
This is
New
actually
York City's not good at football, bro.
no. This is actually a good point though, because the argument with Texas and California.
Whoa,
mainly,
dude, these are the smallest.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's horrible.
Bro,
no, but
what are you
How did they win?
like?
They won.
How?
What are you? They won because
Did IMG play their JV?
They're
Is this
dogs.
IMG's JV?
for sure.
Nah,
Like,
ain't JV.
Bro, that's IMG JV. Name one player on that field from IMG.
I couldn't name you a player on IMG's roster regardless. Although they're probably a bunch of 5-star guys. But look,
No, bro,
what I'm saying is NFL Academy.
Bro,
There's no way,
that's
bro.
IMG's
No,
JV
the
team.
guy playing left tackle here just committed to Oklahoma. He's a 5-star
Bro.
Okay, but this is
on the British
on
team?
the British team.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm seeing him. He's a big dude, but like, unless IMG fell off or something, and I'm not aware of it.
That's IMG.
Look, they just ain't got it like that
That's their B team.
in the
That's their
US.
freshman team,
They just ain't
for
got it
sure.
like that in the United States. You know what I mean?
Yo, if
Red
we
Bull
find
is
no, no, no,
something
if we
special.
find out that that's not their varsity team,
That's
what
Red Bull is
happens?
not special. Look.
Definitely.
There's no
Bro, there's no way.
Look, you guys are getting dogged. You guys are getting dogged. Look,
Okay,
it's
no.
It's been
That
like,
is not their varsity team.
Nah,
There's a
it's legit.
0% chance,
It's
bro.
legit. The UK's been playing ball like this. You think it's been sure since 1776, but they're trying to bring it back.
Look up one player on that.
This Harry Potter looking motherfucker.
What are you talking about? Bro's a dog. Look at him. So he just mossing your boys out here at IMG Academy like, oh, top
Yeah,
team in the
them
country.
Bro, these guys are
But
taking pre-algebra. What are you talking
Listen,
about?
listen. There's a clip of us talking, right? And I was talking about the fact that at Durham University, where I was playing, there was a bunch of pros there. We could have beat a high school team in the US. And you guys was all laughing at me. And now the UK high school
I mean,
team
of course you could
taking
beat a high
down
school team in
IMG
the
Academy.
US.
a bad team.
No, we could have taken down like a legit team. At the end, just got cut from the Dolphins.
The only thing I can think of is like Bosco is one of the, like a top.
Oh, no,
right
no,
now,
we
I
get
think
whacked.
is the no, but is the number 2 team I believe or top somewhere in the top 5 team in the country. They just blew out Mater Dei. They went to Hawaii
And lost.
and lost actually pretty handedly to a team out there.
You see all the videos of the guys driving around the street at night, like after they had won.
Nah.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
You can try and pull it up if you can. Like there's all these videos of these Hawaiians driving around the island, like going crazy, celebrating because they just
Oh,
beat.
it's a huge win, yeah.
Yeah, it's massive. I didn't realize high school football was that important.
They didn't take it serious. Was the point of bringing it up? That's
You
the
think
only
IMG
thing.
Academy did the same thing just then?
I mean, I'm trying to explain it. There's no other
Trying to make
explanation.
excuses, I feel like, is what's happening. Cole.
I mean,
Tahj, like how many touchdowns are you scoring if you're in Europe, bro?
Sure. What?
About 50. About 50.
The UK has it like that, man. Euroball's definitely on the come up. A lot.
I
of
mean,
young
it's
kids-
on the
definitely
come up
it's on the
for
come
sure.
up because it started from 0. So you know,
Oh,
we're also
okay.
going
0 to
up.
1 is
Brilliant,
100%.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Okay.
call American football?
It's
right?
called American football. Yeah.
You just say American football.
Well, that's the problem. We say American football. So when I got over here, when I went to Vanderbilt with you, everyone, oh, what are you here playing? I'm like, American football. And people were like, it's just called football here.
You just
You
take
don't
off
call
the
it
American.
that.
I love what he
And
does.
then I was like, okay, cool. So when people ask, I'm like, I play football. And they're like, you're talking about soccer. You don't mean football. And I'm like, there's no winning here. I'm wrong regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, American football is what it's called in the UK. This, again, the IMG Academy?
Again, no,
This is the Hawaiian team.
Hawaiian team. They're way smaller, so it's. Dude,
They got a lot of
I
heart.
went to the Mater Dei Bosco game. Bosco looks like the best team in the country. They blew the brakes off of Mater Dei. And Mater Dei was the number 1 team at the time.
And Bosco lost to a Hawaii
Crazy.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've won everything else.
That
right? So
Mater
it's not
Dei
right.
blew out as well.
What's
So there's a
num-
lot of parity
Who's
in that.
number 1 right now?
I believe it's Bishop Gorman.
Well, who won the Bishop Gorman game that you went to?
Gorman. They're undefeated.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's Gorman and then it goes Bosco.
I've never understood this, right? How does high school ranking work? People just watching the games, they're like, oh, I feel like this
Yeah,
person's...
it's dorks. But here's my question to you, Tahj, is I think throughout the entire state, public, school-wise, Texas dominates.
Oh, for sure.
That's the problem with, and I'm from California, and I'm
the
biased a little
stadium
bit, but
houses like
our
20,000.
top teams, which are private schools and can recruit from everywhere, are as good as anybody and would probably, I don't want to say dominate Texas because there's some really, really good schools, whether it be Duncanville. I mean, there's a million of them, but just all throughout the state, the what they build at those public schools, you cannot deny. I'm sure even your high school, Longview is always good.
Yep. Longview, always good. You see what DeSoto doing right now? That was my staff in high school.
Oh, it was?
Definitely. Coach
Yeah, they're having a
Mathis.
good year.
Yeah, they're having a great year. Shoot, they beat Duncanville, what was that, a couple weeks ago?
Oh, dude, I wanted to go to that game.
Yeah. That was big.
Why is it that, because in Florida it's kind of mixed.
Yeah.
California, it's only private schools
Right.
are kind of successful. Why is it in Texas that like public schools are more successful?
Because it's just, everybody, like, I had this argument with players on the team all the time. Like, everybody brag about, that Cali ball, but, like he's saying, it's private school. But, like in Texas, like, you grow with everybody, that you play with in high school. Like, y'all grew up from playing with each other like in Pop Warner, like growing up in the same neighborhood, like, and to be dominant, have so many dominant players, like everybody's like grew up from the same neighborhood. So
I have a theory. I think part of it has to do with how wide Texas is and the space is because in a place like LA or Miami, everything's close. So I could get from one place to another to get to school at a private school. But when you're in East Texas, it's pretty rural. There's population, but it's pretty rural. So you're growing up with your friends and your community, whatever. There's pride in the school. Now, it is deteriorating a little bit. The private schools are poaching some kids. It just is what it is, namely in Dallas and Houston and San Antonio and Austin areas. But I hope that doesn't go away in Texas because there's nothing like Texas high school football. I've never seen anything like. There's kids who probably go to small colleges and are like, I played in front of 10 times more people in high school.
In high school?
Definitely. Like, it's just, it's a religion down there for sure.
Is it like Friday Night Lights?
Bro, that don't even compare how lit it really be. Like, Marshall Longview games always, like, crazy. That was, like, the biggest game when I was in high school, like, Marshall versus Longview. Everybody's out. Like, both towns, dang near shut down. Like, everybody.
I've heard this before. When you say shut down, we're talking like I can't go to the shops.
All the businesses are closed.
Everything's closed. You go down the main like Broadway on
while the game is going on.
Like,
the game's everything's done.
Friday night.
Of course, if you go to a place like McDonald's or something like that, like a real fast food chain,
That'll be open.
Yeah, that'd be open, but it won't be as many people, as like working it, But sadly, I didn't beat them 1 year in high school.
Your rival?
My rival.
And this is your high school right here.
Yeah, they look like this year though. Definitely.
Didn't Tay go there? Where's Keontae from?
He from Carthage. We played him his high school the year after he left. Yeah, that was some controversy around that game for sure.
Like what? Sign stealing?
They beat us by like a touchdown. Like I had cribbed like a touchdown to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
They like called it back.
The officials?
Late, like holding. Like way across the field.
What about staying in state? Like you didn't want to talk to any of those schools?
Staying in state? I mean, they didn't rock with me like that, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Fun.
Do you like LA?
Yeah, I like it. It's very diverse. Like, and I'm a guy new experiences for sure. Like, I want to learn as much as I can. That's just how I am. And LA just provides so much, like, knowledge. I feel like just the people you meet, you never know. Like in LA, like just having a normal conversation can lead to like a crazy, partnership or relationship on down the road. Like, and it's just a place where, it's good vibes for sure.
It's surprising though. Like, I mean, I guess it's divided from. I mean, obviously Texas is so different. It's small town Texas is so different.
Yeah.
It's like I hear different things from someone that grows up in that setting. It's either like you love it or hate it. Like there's the people who yearn for that small town feel and that's what they're used to and that's what they want to stay in, and the other people who are like just want to get out. Like no matter what, want to go to a big city, New York, LA, Chicago, whatever.
Like it's kind of what you make it, for sure. I can't see myself just being here like forever. Like when I'm older and stuff like that.
You wouldn't?
No.
You gonna go back to Texas?
Yeah, for sure. Just get back to the food, man.
Oh, stop.
Back to the food.
There's good barbecue food. It's not the same, but it's not the same.
Stop it. You know what's up. You've been to Texas, bro.
Yeah.
You think it's the
Dallas
same?
was lit, bro.
You think
I
it's the
love
same?
Dallas.
Yes, for sure.
Did you go to that barbecue spot we went to?
I didn't go to the one y'all went to, but I had my own.
Your own little spot?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, why are you gatekeeping out here? You going by yourself?
Hey, I didn't gatekeep. Y'all gatekeeped and went to that place and didn't tell nobody,
We did a little research.
Yeah, y'all researched it.
I heard Austin's dope, though.
Yeah, Austin. I haven't really been to Austin, like, being of age. I only been, like, in high school, just going to, like, Texas Relay and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
It's I think again, I'm not a Texas guy, but I think it's people are upset about how many Californians are moving there and kind of diluting it a little. Even when I went to school in Texas and people found out I was from California, they're like,
Really?
Another
yeah, bro. They're like, you better not stay too long. I'm like, I mean, I get it.
I'm going to take a quick second to tell you about PrizePicks, the ultimate destination for daily fantasy sports. PrizePicks has made this football season the most thrilling one yet. Forget battling it out with the pros and sharks. With PrizePicks, you're just up against the numbers. I've personally had a blast playing PrizePicks, and it's so simple. In less than 60 seconds, I can make my picks and submit my entry, and it's truly a game changer. You get to select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and just like that, you're in the game. Speaking from my own experience, I've debated countless times with the boys how the Pac-12 isn't overrated. Now I can put my money where my mouth is and turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. It's incredibly exciting to test your skills on PrizePicks and see how far you can go. And if that's not enough, PrizePicks offers quick withdrawals and an enormous selection of players and stat types. So here's the deal. Go to prizepicks.com/momentum and use code momentum for a first deposit match up to $100. Yep, that's right. Up to $100 for just joining the action on PrizePicks. Enjoy the episode.
They don't like us.
Oh, different culture for sure.
Yeah.
I would say.
Understandable.
Sure. It's
I'll
a
say
prideful state for sure.
I'll say that.
That's one of the coolest parts about it is people are Texans first, and I don't want to say like American
American
second.
second?
Oh no, but that is how
they're
it is.
very
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
They're very. It's like it has the most state pride. That in Maryland for some reason. I've had enough of like the Maryland flag. Why does everyone have that on their car?
It looks
The
kinda cool,
crabs and
bro.
the. It is the
It
coolest
does
flag.
look cool.
It looks cool.
It's very
bro.
cool,
It
but
does
it's
look
like
cool.
that's everyone's personality is like this crab and the flag. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And they got the weird
What
accent.
about the Maryland unis where like the whole thing is the flag?
No, they're cool. I mean, I think it's a cool
Well, pull up
place.
the Maryland unis, bro. Those things are horrible.
Oh, you don't like
Yeah,
them? I think they're kind of
Tubbs
cool.
uni? The
do you
one where
think?
it's like the uni is
Especially
divided in 4.
When Stephon Diggs was there.
We're talking today's.
I haven't seen it.
Maryland flag football uniforms.
It's Under Armour, you know. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's tough.
yeah.
It is Under Armour, but you
They
know.
gotta be no. This uniform right here is one of the worst in CFP. Horrible.
Bro, that's,
Horrible.
I mean, it
I
is
think
what
you
it
could
is.
do way worse.
It's horrible.
It's not that
Bro,
bad.
we was at track discussing this. Which uniform you think is the worst uniform in college football?
Oh, jeez.
I know the
Me?
one Michigan State from a couple years ago where they had the state.
The lime green.
That
Yeah,
lime-
Oh,
yeah.
look, try and
That's a
find
bad
it.
one, bro.
Type up Michigan State
that
college
one's
uniform.
crazy.
That was the worst uniform maybe I've ever seen. The one with the green.
You know what I
state
saw
across
on,
the-
yeah,
um,
that was yeah.
That's horrible.
Those
That's
don't
brutal.
look cool.
That's
That
horrible.
didn't make sense.
How do you feel about SC's uniforms?
I love it. Tradition,
I think they're cool, man.
like,
Track.
it's-
Everybody says tradition, and I know
But
that you
when
can't
you
say
see
anything.
it, like you can't deny it. Like you know what it is.
Which one
That's
do you
true.
think's the nicest in college football?
The
Or that
nicest?
you've seen? Everyone at track, like we're talking Michael Norton, all the Olympians, they was talking Oregon. They were like, if I could have gone
that's
anywhere.
the-
and-
yeah.
Yeah,
You-
I mean,
I'd
that's like as you grow up, you know, you kind of like that's too much.
Well, plus like the Nike Opening, they go give you all the Nike stuff.
You know what I saw on Instagram
Yeah,
actually on the way here was a throwback USC jersey,
What?
which they're not gonna wear it. There's no way for this weekend, but
Yeah,
it was like, you know how they put out like the alternate, like the all black
Oh.
uniform. You know what I'm talking about?
They
The-
always- yeah,
dude, the
I
alternate
see
looks
that.
hype because it's just a throwback. Let's
I'll
see.
have to see it.
with the stripe on the side.
I don't even
You
know.
talk, yeah, well, on the shoulder
Yeah,
instead of the vertical.
Is
bar?
that it?
No,
No,
that's the black.
no.
But the black's cool
I
too.
saw one,
But-
they
but
did
that's what
it
I'm
with
saying.
Gary Bryant, and Gary Bryant was like, "Yo, like, let's
Oh,
get
when
these."
GB posted it?
Yes.
Why can't
Yeah.
USC embrace alternates?
Because of the, it's like
Tradition,
Penn State
bro.
would never do
Yeah,
it.
but nobody
Tradition.
out here. LA is not the place where they're like tradition. I'm sure there are USC lifers
But
that are like,
USC
we don't want
is-
to change it. But LA and the West Coast in general is like, let's try new things. Let's
know
do
what's
this.
interesting,
I don't
though?
understand why they can't try things.
Notre Dame has like the most tradition, and they have alternates.
And they have like gold flake in their helmet now. They
no, with
broke
the
out
jerseys
before
and
we did.
everything. Yeah, yeah.
they did
I mean-
like a green jersey this year or something like that.
They did. Have
Well, they
free
do like
jerseys
every
here.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, against
They do something different.
Ohio State.
Yep.
My favorite one is North Carolina, personally.
You think that's
Tar
the
Heels.
is that
They
the
do
best
have
uni
really
you've
cool-
ever seen? In
I
college
mean,
football?
obviously there's so much variation with places like Oregon or whatever else, but North Carolinas are
That probably-
just.
They're just clean.
That throwback, I like
The
the throwback's
cool.
hard,
Cool.
dude.
Throwback.
I like the regular ones too, like the one right there with Sam Howell at the bottom. Yeah, those.
I don't know if you remember
The Howler.
my favorite one's the one
Right there, yeah.
when Lamar was playing at Louisville and they had the all black
Those
with
are
the
clean.
with the
Yeah.
chrome red
Yeah,
helmet.
those were clean.
Those are
That was
actually-
insane.
Yeah.
Which other ones?
Louisville chrome red was wild.
I think-
Yeah,
Wild.
those were hard.
Yeah, that was like the first when like
Yes, bro. They were bringing out chrome helmets. I was like, yo,
like that I seen.
I'd never seen one
Sure.
like that. It would have been from like 2017 or 20 when they played Clemson.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
was a
dude,
good-
And
that
it was
game
Deshaun versus
insane,
Lamar.
dude.
Those were so
Yeah.
hard, bro. Even the all red uni here is hard.
Yeah.
The one where he's
Lamar
dodging
also
like
just
fucking-
made it.
He makes
so
No,
much
no, no,
cooler.
He made-
Bro, yeah, he
Yeah.
made it crazy. Yeah,
He made
yeah,
it
he
Coolest
made it.
college football players of all time. Lamar's top 5.
Well, yeah, bro. One of the first
It
ever
goes
college football games I ever
Reggie,
saw.
Lamar, Johnny, Cam, and then I don't know
I'll
who
give
that
that.
fifth
There'll be
slot's
someone in
gonna
there,
be.
but Lamar's
Coolest
one of
ones?
them.
I mean, coolest. Tavon Austin's pretty cool. Like,
Oh, bro, yeah, we all seen the
who's
Tavon Austin
Tavon's
highlight
gotta
tape
be
on
up
Bro,
there.
YouTube.
my favorite ever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think what
I feel like
Tavon's
Lamar.
your favorite player ever?
favorite college tape ever.
I don't know, Lamar's goes crazy.
let me ask you: do you think if Tavon came out in the draft now, his career, his NFL career, would be different?
Yes,
Very
I
different.
think
Yes.
so.
For starters, he's going crazy NIL.
For Dever.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Tavon Austin.
He
Oh,
probably
my God.
already was. Let's be honest.
That's
I mean, I
true.
don't know how
Yeah.
much West Virginia has alumni wise, but I mean, guys were, I'm not getting anybody in trouble, but I don't know the answer. But I mean, just with the spread
limitations.
offenses now, I don't know the answer. But with the spread offenses now, I mean, I just think a guy like that,
Yeah, especially like people, especially in the league now. That's what they looking for. Like
Oh,
since
speed.
Tyreek Hill, like he changed the game
Yeah,
for sure.
speed.
Bro, Tavon and McDaniel's offense, disgusting.
I mean,
Like a
Tavon's
young
still playing,
Tavon.
right? Where's he at Jacksonville?
I don't
He was
know.
playing last.
No,
Sure.
he's
He was playing last time I saw.
No,
He's done this year.
no, he's out. He's been out for a while.
Sheesh. Is there a team that you'd want to go to?
Not specifically for sure.
Like a type of offense?
There's no.
Nah, he's not giving you too much away.
Nobody.
I tell you what. Is there a quarterback you'd like to throw with, or catch with, if there was any of the QBs you look in the league? You're like, yo, that guy's a dog for real. Like, I'll go catch with that guy.
Caleb Williams.
Or yeah,
Come
you're
on,
pretty
man.
happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're pretty happy with the guy you got right now. Yeah.
Bro,
So that'd be
I'll
pretty
Speaking of Caleb,
Yeah.
is it possible that if you don't like who's picking around wherever you're picking, you may come back to USC? Or
Bro.
He can't get you
I
that.
wish I had that opportunity. I kind of proved it.
I mean, that's like if you're going to be the number one pick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, we don't know. Like, Kirk Herbstreit keeps saying the things. I mean,
Kirk's a big Washington guy.
yeah, he sure is.
That's an insider. Nobody know about that.
Yeah, that's us a little inside. We got a little. Is this some Tahj Washington
I
highlights?
feel like this is some Caleb.
Nah,
Oh,
I
dude,
see.
I want to. You know what I want to ask you? The that flea flicker play.
Yeah.
The one you scored against UW.
Yeah.
Bro, that was so creative.
Bro.
That blew Twitter up. Like you knew that was about to pop off
Oh,
like all
for
week in
sure.
practice.
What?
I've never seen anything like. We didn't have that installed last year. That's a new.
No, that's a new
It
play.
was brand new. It was brand new for the week. Like we ran it all week. Like it worked every time. Like,
It's
Well,
amazing to me they didn't
right, it
tackle him on the
every
when he
time.
reverse field. I'm like,
Yeah, like
Bro,
what?
that wasn't the hardest part, bro. You had to go up and get it. Was the
Yeah.
tough part, bro. Watch,
Oh, yeah.
watch the clip back. You had to go up and get it.
Oh, it was a
Oh,
little
yeah.
high.
yeah, bro. I was scared, bro. I was
Bro,
like, yo, no.
he threw
You had to go up and get it.
He threw a bullet, bro.
Yes. You watch. It wasn't no like
I mean,
easy.
he had like
oh,
5 yards separation, but it wasn't
5
the
yards.
easiest catch.
Oh, bro, he was
So
on
you
your
had-
own.
you had a
10,
good amount.
15.
Yeah.
He put some heat on it for sure. That's why I jumped. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure.
You
But
can't
you-
drop that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There's no
one
one
of the
else
ones
there.
You look all the way.
Into your yeah.
What?
Those are sometimes the hardest ones. How if you're like
Those
wide
are
open,
the hardest ones. Wide open. Like the rest are instinctive.
Yeah.
like a contested catch
That's
is just
instinctive.
yeah.
Like you train that, you done it, But wide open, you gotta be real fundamental. I feel like, cause you want to get out so fast. You're open. You feel all that grass,
yeah,
and like a lot of guys take their eyes off the ball.
yeah.
Trying to look into the end zone. Nah, I mean, at the time as well, it was to come back, right? We were like level at the time.
I don't know. What were we?
We were either level or going ahead. I feel like.
Was it 14 up? I feel like
I don't know.
But we was.
That's
we
the
was
thing
making a
about-
comeback though at that. point
No,
in
I mean
time.
it was back and forth until the very end. That's the thing about Coach Riley. Like I don't know how he comes up with some of this stuff.
Bro, he's
Like even UCLA game last year when we had JA like kind of hiding behind the tackle on that little
best to
wheel
do
route.
it. Bro, we had that in, but they didn't line up.
Oh, it was supposed to be you.
Like we ran it, but it like
didn't line up the
they
Same
way.
didn't
play?
line up.
Oh, it wasn't the look,
They
and
wasn't.
you checked out of it.
No, like it was a tempo, and they never got lined up. Cause
Oh.
that's how we got them last year.
Yeah,
Like same one.
yeah.
How you feel for UCLA this year?
Bro, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be a good game.
I think you'll be straight. They
Yeah.
coming off
They
2
got a good
losses to both
defense.
Arizona teams.
Bro, they have a good defense. Like just if you go look at the numbers, bro, they got the #1 defense in our conference.
Really?
Yeah,
Better than Oregon?
bro. Look at the stats.
Like personnel wise, you think they're like up there too? Like DBs?
I wouldn't say like DBs for sure.
Front seven.
But front seven, most definitely.
Because they got that DN that's going like first round.
Yeah, he's nice.
Better
Got
than
like 11 sacks.
better than SC defense. Good answer. What has that been like? Just with coach leaving and all that stuff. Everybody's good. Everybody's bounced back and ready to go. Or
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's part of the game. Like, I've been in it a while, so I've seen it, bro. Like, it's all about who can prepare the best that week. At the end of the day, it's football. College football is week to week. Like, you got to bring your stuff every week for sure.
It's. I wonder what it's like morale wise in the locker room too, because, I mean, obviously I'm outside looking in, but the goal is, I mean, as it is every year, but it's championship.
Yeah.
And like Caleb coming back, like doing everything you guys did in the portal. Like, dude, I really thought the defense was going to be different this year. And
you brought guys in too.
I was wrong, obviously, but I mean the big thing was the front seven, right?
Yeah.
Brought in Bear, the whole linebacking core is new. Damn near the whole D line.
But there's not much different this year apart from
Like,
there's
I don't
not 23 turnover, not a 23 plus turnover margin. That's really the only difference, like compared to last year. Because guys was running the ball last year. Rice ran for 150, where the running back was like 5'6".
I do remember that. It just doesn't make I don't know what happened, bro. It's
also to their
No
credit.
Tuli?
To their credit, it's hard having an offense that scores so much.
Oh, but
is
you're
so
gassed the whole time,
successful,
yeah.
and like you'll do your job as a defense. You guys score in 2 plays, and now you're back out there. Like the yardage numbers are going to be inflated with Riley's system. That's just a part of it. And I mean, the talent is there. And I mean, I'm sure in practice you guys battle. I'm sure 1v1s, like it's, you know what I mean? It's real deal.
it's
I mean,
close.
but it's from a fan perspective.
there's dudes, yeah.
It's easy to go, well, blah, blah, blah. It's like the Pac-12 is also the best it's been in my lifetime. Sir, I've never seen it
Oh,
this
yeah,
good.
yeah, no, bro.
Pack's going
Bro,
crazy.
Oregon
this year.
State could be a top 10 team.
They are
Have you-
10. They're ranked 10th.
They're ranked 10 right now?
Yeah.
Bro, and they play
This is
Washington
coming
and
out
Oregon in the
after
next
the
2
week,
weeks, so
but-
they can go to the championship and win the whole thing.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Utah legitimate, Washington legitimate, we legitimate, Oregon legitimate.
Yeah.
Arizona have been going crazy. They're ranked,
Dude,
right?
they have,
They
man.
They had freshman, where's he from? Servite or something?
The
Yeah.
quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
He played good.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a lot of good teams this year.
Yes.
On the
And the
final
Pack's
year.
breaking up as
In
well.
the final year.
And that's what's tough with the college football playoff is like these teams are going to beat each other up, and now all of a
They're
sudden
cannibalizing each other in the
You know, I mean, I feel like whoever wins the Pac-12 has to get in, and the team that's out, in my opinion, is Florida State. They could go undefeated, and that conference is not enough for me to justify having them over an Oregon who wins the conference or
A
Washington.
one-loss Oregon?
A one-loss
You can't
Oregon?
put a one-loss.
Yes, you
team.
absolutely can.
No, you can't.
If Oregon wins the Pac-12 title against Washington,
Yeah.
you have to put them in.
Over an undefeated Florida State, you're crazy.
100% you do. No, 100% you do.
So who are your other 3 teams that are going in there in that scenario?
Whoever wins the SEC.
Okay. So, whoa, let me ask you this. Is one-loss Georgia not going to the playoffs if they lose to Bama in the championship
if
game?
Georgia loses to Alabama,
Georgia lose to
they're out.
Alabama 50
They're
to
out.
49.
They're out. Yes.
Really?
And Alabama's
no
in.
way.
Yes.
There's no way that
Yes.
happens.
Yeah, whoever wins the
The
SEC.
committee loves the SEC. There's no
Whoever
shot.
wins the SEC is in.
All right. I'm listening to you.
Because if Alabama loses, they lost to Texas.
Yeah.
Right? Texas
Yeah.
isn't going to make the title
Let's
game
say Michigan
from what it
wins.
seems.
A lot of people are going to be unhappy about that.
Right, but
Apparently they're cheating.
it's a flawed system, and it'll be better next year. It'll still
When there's
be
12?
you'll have the other teams
Yeah.
on the bubble who are we should have been in. 4 teams is just ridiculous. It's
It's
just
not enough, yeah.
ridiculous.
You're right.
It's just ridiculous, and then it's like affecting the way you're playing too because you can't take the same level of chances. You can't afford to lose a game.
No.
You know what I mean? Like you get it's like the amount of pressure that you guys are on is even more than the NFL. NFL guys, they'll lose a game and they're laughing and giggling after. They're like,
Yeah,
we
they
got
do.
We'll get
7
them next week.
we got
Yeah.
17 of these. Like in college, you lose one, kids are like
It's
crying,
right.
Yeah, the
understandably.
season's
You're like,
over.
my season is over.
Yeah.
It's because the bowl games don't matter anymore. It's not like
Yeah.
I don't know how you solve it other than just making the playoff.
Well, they
bigger.
did solve it.
but
next year's-
the bowl games are still dead.
That's fine, but you're not going to get more than 12 teams that have a chance at winning a championship. That's a perfect number in my
There'll
estimation.
be some like fairy tale stories I'm sure come out of this.
12's perfect.
Similar to
12's
March
perfect.
Madness. You have your small schools. You have your Louisville go to like a semi-final when they would never be picked for a top 4 team right now.
I mean, they could win the ACC, and
But if they win the ACC, they're not going though. If Louisville win the ACC,
it's
are they going?
settle itself out. We always have these debates, and not one year has there been, besides that one UCF year.
This is true.
Has there been a time where we've had where it's been close? Right.
I will say this though, that it's not fair to say this because if you win the game, you win the game. But Tulane had far more to play for, optically, than you guys did last year in that game. They won. I understand that, but you can't compare those two teams.
But I think we win if Caleb's healthy, though.
It was obvious that one team was this doesn't matter, whatever.
And one team was
we're going for it all.
Super
and
Bowl.
this team
I
had
disagree,
everything
Cole.
to play
Super
for.
Bowl. Yeah.
And good for them. It's Tulane.
It's Tulane.
That'll go in their trophy case.
Yeah, it will.
Good for them.
We should have won that game, though. That's not right, though.
We didn't. That's the hard truth.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Man.
Dude.
They had more games to play.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And they had a good team. That was a good team.
Great
That
team.
running back.
Oh, it was a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
team,
Taj's-
bro.
Taj's been great.
is
He's
a
going
dog.
crazy in
The quarterback's
Tennessee right
good
now.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, he
had
is.
some
Yeah.
talent.
He's going crazy in Tennessee right now.
Talk to me about you did a hot sauce deal, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
Oh, you sound like salsa. Salsa.
Oh,
Yeah,
salsa. But salsa is
Get it
hot
right,
sauce.
No,
This guy.
Are those different things?
very different.
Really?
That's why it's called salsa.
What's the difference? Wait, is one Mexican and the others?
No, I mean,
Tell him,
What's the difference?
it's just
No, I just want to know.
vinegar base.
That's
Only peppers. One's tomatoes, onions, cilantro.
Mm.
Jalapenos, serranos,
You asked the right guy. He knows. I wouldn't have known that.
onion.
It's obvious.
I mean, garlic.
Hot sauce is vinegar based.
Yeah, vinegar and peppers.
obvious.
That's all. hot sauce
Obviously,
is.
Cole.
I didn't know it was vinegar. I'm always careful when I say that word. You got to just you don't want to say it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the old vin. Anyway, salsa.
Classic.
Yeah.
Salsa.
Wait, so what's the details with that? Because every time you score,
Every time I do the salsa after a score, 16 pounds of food go to the food pantry. Just a cool way to mix NIL, and do something positive.
you guys been doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Just something creative, Food insecurity really is real, bro. Especially
Yeah.
amongst college students, it's kind of taboo. People don't really talk about it, but it's reality, for sure.
Yeah, no, we're doing some really cool stuff with Second Spoon out here too. That's basically why I'm in LA.
Okay.
I signed an NDA, so I don't know how many
Oh, no.
specifics I'm supposed to give.
None.
What happens if you break an NDA? I don't even know.
I guess
what-
you probably just forfeit whatever the clause is in the NDA, I guess. Or you're
It was
liable.
I don't know.
Maybe it won't stand up in court.
Anyways, we're working with a brand and partnering with some cool people, and we're doing some Second Spoon distributions here, Nashville, Miami, around the holidays, but also just all the time. I hate how it just has to be around the holidays.
Yeah.
It should just be always kind of thing. So
That's facts.
Yeah, and I gave $1 to a homeless person last week, so I mean, we're all kind of
Yeah, we're on the same spot.
Yeah, we're all kind of saving the world, all of us equally, whatever.
What did you see? San
Whatever.
Francisco? San Francisco with the homeless people?
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, bro.
So okay.
You have a bit about this?
I'm just angry because
Did you
I'm
see
from
this, Taj?
California. Have you seen this?
Can you explain it to Taj?
Yeah.
San Francisco for the last 3 years at least has been like zombie land.
Just three?
I've seen.
Okay.
I've seen videos.
Xi Jinping, the leader
The
of,
premier
China,
of China.
is flying to, I guess, Sacramento or San Francisco to meet with
Yeah.
our governor, Gavin Newsom. And I'm talking the crime and the homelessness was so bad in San Francisco that people, you couldn't even barely leave your house. You had to just leave your car unlocked, the windows down, because they're going to break in.
Just leave it.
Just leave it.
Yeah, leave it for him.
Today they cleaned it all. There's nothing there anymore. So it was just a choice. It was oh no, let's actually do something because
Oh, yeah,
we're being held accountable by some foreign leader. It's how about your people? How about your people who have to and it's not fair to the homeless people
That's
either.
wild.
It's
Bro,
not fair to them.
literally overnight. It's the same side by side on the street. It looks like a different
The
place.
same thing happened here in Los Angeles a few years ago when they had the
Oh, the summit?
Summit of the Americas,
Yeah.
and all of the
What are those
presidents
bins?
came
Yeah.
in. They had police officers on every corner, and all the homeless individuals in downtown Los
Where
Angeles.
do they all go?
They put them in hotels.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way, dude.
Yeah, look, there was in the Marriott. And,
No way.
I'm sorry. I
don't know where they put them, but like they put them somewhere.
This is a sports podcast, and I understand that. But like you're saying, we're talking about real things. Like your career is helping people outside of sports,
Definitely.
right? That's what it is. So it all intersects. But Gavin, you're telling me like you're gonna laugh, haha, we cleaned it up when like people have been. And also, where'd they go?
Where, that's my question.
like,
where'd they go?
legitimately
Like,
curious.
where,
Yeah.
we're gonna put them in a hotel and bring them back? Like I don't understand it.
Why bring them back? Exactly.
Because where?
I'm joking.
I mean, someone's got to pay for it.
Someone
right?
has to pay for it. Yeah. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's like laughable. Anyway,
I want to know where they
That's
put them.
wild.
It's got to be hotels,
and that's
right?
after.
Yeah.
So,
Gotta
like,
be
you don't
hotels.
even know. Like, I haven't been up there in a long time, and San Francisco is one of, if not the coolest city in the country. When
It's
I was
very
a
cool.
kid,
Yeah.
it was so cool.
It's in all the movies.
An amazing place, and it was like ruined. And
Yeah,
now
that's
it's not ruined because they decided one day
Yeah.
to like, they were grabbing people and throw them in vans. They were.
But wouldn't there be videos?
No. Because the homeless
They
don't
just
have
did it at
fun.
3 a.m. or
You
something?
think everybody wanted to get where they're taking them, and they're just get on that? No, they were.
It's so hard to...
Yeah, this is true, actually. You ever
Which,
try
like,
to move
I
a
don't know
homeless
what-
guy from one space to another place?
I don't know
Yeah,
what right.
I'm trying to go
that's
anywhere.
a whole operation.
Yeah, it's a whole
right
operation.
there.
Bro, that's wild though.
That's not even. Yeah, that's not. That's like
Oh.
that's tame compared
It's
to.
absurd, dude.
I'm talking like Skid Row for like square miles.
Like, look at the paint.
Is
The
I mean,
paint.
Skid Row
compare
is-
Skid Row to like San Francisco, because I don't have the true picture of it.
I haven't been up to San Francisco in a long time, but everything I heard was that it was literally
It's as
like
bad
a
as Skid Row?
large
Just Skid
Because
Row.
Skid Row is like its own
That's
thing.
the way people describe it. Is like it's just
It's like Skid
all-
Row.
I haven't been in a long time either, so I don't...
That's wild.
Because I've never seen anything like Skid Row before until I came to the US. In England,
How do they
It's-
deal with? They just freeze.
in England's like,
Jesus.
well, there's hostels and there's the government will give you social welfare or benefits as they're called, and they'll put you in a house. But like in England, in your city or town, in your area, you might see a homeless person and be like, oh, it's that one homeless guy that lives near like the Walmart or it'll be Tesco in
And
England.
the
But
thing-
here it's no. There's like one every block or two, and they all do crack.
The thing too about homelessness
Not
that's
much.
tough is that there's more people
Oh,
that
they put flowers in the bins, like plants in the bins.
Oh, that's
I'm
what
like,
the
where
bit...
all them bins?
Dude, they look like
thought
cold
they was
plunge.
tubs.
Bro, they look like tubs,
I thought
bro.
that was tubs.
They got everyone just doing recovery on the street.
anyway,
It literally
there's-
looks like what they put on the football field for ice tubs. It probably is the same bin.
It's definitely.
But instead they put flowers.
That's crazy.
Whoa, dude. So it used to be tents, now it's flowers.
in tins.
Wow.
But the
I
sad
wonder
part
who
is
chose the tins. That's not even like a cool...
the sad part is there's homeless people who like there's not much you can do to save them. It's just kind of
Nope.
managing it.
Nope.
But the sad part is there are people who were not homeless last year
That are
who
homeless
now
this year.
are, and it would amaze you the amount of people that you know in your life who have had a period where they slept in their car or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
like that,
yeah,
and they
bro. I
haven't told
know a few
anybody.
people.
And like it's like
It's real.
it's real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real, and that's why like I don't want to not seem empathetic because how can you not be?
Yeah.
You're seeing people suffer, but at the same time, like you have these people who run on these. Well, we care about the little guy. We do this, and then they do nothing, and then they clean it up when they selectively want to because they want to look cool. I can't stand the guy. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I'm from here. It doesn't matter. It's a sports podcast, but
So you think
I
he
can't
charged
stand the
that
guy.
little Chinese kid?
What's up?
You think that was a charge? Offensive foul?
Oh, that video.
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about, Taj?
Oh, 100%.
No.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Bro,
I missed
he
this.
went to China and played one-on-one with this Chinese kid.
Basketball?
Yeah, bro. And then he trips, falls on top of him. And it was like, it was kind of like an awkward
He's just so
video.
dominant. It's like US China.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he flew out there, and you got to see this. This is, look up Gavin Newsom basketball.
1v1.
Yeah, but it didn't go well. He just fell on top of the kid.
There it is.
It was really
Yeah.
awkward.
Oh no.
And he's actually, yeah, that's just.
Oh, it's a
he's
kid.
actually kind of a hooper. Like you can be like, okay, like he did something in high school or something.
Oh, he got what?
Then
Oh.
watch this.
But you can't
Oh,
trip
no.
on...
Oh.
You can't do that.
Hey, that kid was setting
And
a
he starts
screen up.
spanking him. Bad boy.
What's going on here?
Is he crying?
How you feel about it? Your kid comes
Grown
home?
man
Yeah, what?
Charged.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a bad
They
deal.
should teach USC how to tackle like that. Okay.
Should bring him in.
Just kidding. I'm just joking.
No, we're going to be UCLA, and then...
I think that...
Then there's gonna
dude,
be-
you know what I saw
guys
for
are-
the bowl projections? OU. That would be insane.
OU?
I think from, obviously...
You think if we beat UCLA, we end ranked?
No.
Oh, you were like,
So? We deserve it. I mean, whether
for
we do or not,
sure.
we deserve it.
well, we were 5 at one point.
Bro, they never liked us from the beginning. Like, we were winning every game, and they were still dropping us.
Yeah,
every
you're right.
week. We were still dropping.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. So, it is what it is.
You know?
Yeah. OU would be fun.
OU would be hard, but I thought OU, like, aren't they going to win out?
No, don't they have 2 losses?
Yeah, they lost to, like,
They would just push
Kansas.
it for the storyline.
USC.
That would
OU.
be, dude. That might get better numbers than the semi-final games.
You think?
Is which one?
It might.
Oklahoma
dude.
University, USC?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley returns to his old team.
More than
Bro, the
college
OU
football.
fans still travel to the games. Did you see that one? There was
The
a
score's
lady
gonna be like 65
shouting
to
at
60.
Coach Riley as you guys went into the locker room after the Oregon game.
I think she was trolling.
Well, yeah.
Like it was an Oregon fan dressed up
Yeah.
as an Oklahoma
Oh,
fan,
you
is what you
think?
say?
Yeah. Had to be. Ain't no way. That's some dedication.
But Coach shouted back. Like he,
I didn't see the whole thing, but I seen like some on TikTok.
yeah.
It was like a clip.
An Oklahoma USC bowl game, that would be cool.
Oh, dude, it would be beyond. There are going to be so many fights in the stands. Bro, you don't know how crazy the OU fans are about
They're
this?
just mad about Lincoln Riley. They can't all fight Lincoln Riley from the stands.
Dude, on Twitter, it's just a shit show. It's insane.
Yeah, they
I
said
had to-
who would want to
I
leave
had to
Norman,
delete it,
Oklahoma, for
Yeah,
Southern
for-
California? That's what came out of their
Palos
mouth.
Verdes, what?
Well, I mean, I get why you would be hurt. It's like a loyalty thing.
The thing
you know,
that was interesting, I didn't even realize, is like Lincoln's move to LA. He can live, oddly enough, a more normal life than he could in Norman because everybody knew him and he couldn't like go to restaurants or things like that. Here,
Yeah, you
he
can
did
live
say
normal
that. Yeah.
interesting, you know.
I get why they're mad. Your girlfriend
bro,
leaves you for a better looking
Even
guy.
on campus, you got like Bronny
Maybe.
James and like all these people who are like bigger names and faces than Coach
Then
Riley,
Lincoln,
right?
yeah.
Did he have the team over at his house ever? Or?
I mean, like when we host like you host, like I've been over there plenty times
It looks cool.
for sure.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
Palos Verdes.
He doesn't even he be sleeping in the office though. He's a dedicated man out here.
On
Yeah.
Mondays.
Yeah,
Mondays.
he has a
Yeah.
bed set up in his office,
Yeah.
and he just goes to sleep in his office. Wakes up. I'm guessing drawing up these crazy offensive plays that you guys be running on.
Flea flickers
On
to
Saturdays,
Tahj on
yeah.
the sideline.
Mo said this before, but he's a special like mind.
Oh, for sure.
And you've been around a lot of head coaches, but like just if you could speak
Offensive,
to that,
yeah.
like just what type of different gear he has.
Right, he's unique for sure. Like you can see like the gears turning. Like he's not afraid to like adjust too. Like ask us how we feel about it too. You know, it's so much nuance in the system. Like you see like the signs still and stuff. Like we got like the same play. Could
Yeah,
like
well, yeah, could be run in 20 different
something-
ways.
Yes, bro.
The thing I see with him is he doesn't really panic. You see a lot of other head coaches, like their QB takes a sack, cool, a 2nd and 16, like clutch situation. Guys are shouting at their quarterback, "What are you doing, taking a sack?" Lincoln's like, "Oh, look."
Or he's just
All this
always
stuff.
on to the next thing.
Yeah, he's on to the next thing right away. He doesn't care.
It's all about maximizing efficiency.
Yeah,
with
100%.
Coach Ryan. It doesn't
And it-
help you to look in the past. That's his whole thing.
It does help
with
though.
everything though.
USC, you guys can score on pretty much any play. It's not like you're
Yeah.
Iowa and
Oh,
cool,
dude.
we're gonna win every game like 7-0 in a cloud of dust
Yeah.
for 2 yards of carry, and that's all we're gonna get. Like you guys can really win every game just because you're never out of it. Offensively, like I don't know if
Yeah.
there's another team in college football that is like it.
I feel like we work on like especially with Coach Riley, like we work on so many different situations. Just more than I ever have
Yeah.
like in the past. Like what if we got this amount of time left, like we're on the 3rd and whatever, and it's just so when those moments come it's just like, all right, we done done
Yeah, we
this,
have done this already.
like, hundreds of
I
times.
play drives in practice different to how they used to be a couple years ago. Like he just put you in different situations like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's more so like in the middle of the week.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I remember
Yeah, Coach
we
Riley.
used to run all the 2-minute drills, stuff like that, Thursday, Friday, coming into the game.
Yeah.
Cool, we're going into the half, we're coming to the end of the game.
Oh, with the Graham.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Coach Allen.
100%.
Yeah.
But I never remember us being like, okay, cool, this is exactly how much time we got left on the clock. This is where we are in the field.
Yeah.
Early in the week as well. And that's another level, in my opinion.
I
of
mean,
detail.
bro, all the way back to summer and spring.
Bro.
Like, he's very, very detailed with,
Yeah.
like, the most obscure situations possible. And, like, they do come up. Like, we'll be watching, like, we watch tons of 2-minute stuff off season. Like, he'll be asking us, like, what should our thought process be, like, on each down? Like, we need a chunk play. Like, how many yards do we need? Like, what are we thinking? How, like, getting out of bounds? Do we have how many timeouts? Special situations in terms of, like, draining clock and, like, all, like, different plays according to each situation as well.
Definitely. Like, hit you with we got a penalty. We got a penalty. Whistle play. Like, roll it.
Go
Yeah.
again, yeah. And that's why he doesn't panic when he gets in those situations.
Yeah.
I've not seen him once. I mean, he'll shout a couple times, but like he's not really going at officials for throwing flags like that.
Oh, no,
There's
yeah,
a
he
lot.
does.
I mean, he's not losing his shit though.
Bro, yeah, he does.
He's not losing it and not calling the next play. Like he's locked in. I've seen coaches like we talking like Lane Kiffin, bro's over there just in a shouting match with the official for the next 35 seconds, not even looking at what's going on the field. Like,
I mean, yeah, he just handled the situation. And then, like, nobody likes us, bro. Like, it's just what it is.
you feel you get an unfair rap officiating wise on average for every game this year?
Every game. Like, bro, we have to, like, it has to be, like, so blatant that, like, the crowd basically makes calls for us. Like,
At away games?
I've
or
always
just
wondered
sort of-
that.
like in
Well,
general,
home games.
Yeah,
like
just
home
in
game, even home games, like the crowd literally has to, oh my god, like,
Yeah,
for it to actually be called, it had to just be egregious, like, but we ain't gonna get,
That's funny. It does make a difference with the crowd because
Yeah.
sometimes the refs will be looking around you. You're like, they're talking, and then they'll hear the crowd.
Well,
look at the replay.
The PIs are the most obvious.
Oh, and they go, okay, yeah,
It for sure helps, dude.
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Like I feel like even like our defense, like it's so many times like they're getting held like crazy,
Yeah.
and like it's so obvious, and we just don't get that. But it's part of the game. You can control what you can control. That's facts.
It's part of it, dog. It's part of it.
Part of it.
What's new, dog? What have you been doing, like, outside of ball besides cooking a lot?
I'm cooking a lot.
do you cook?
Cooking more.
Seriously?
He cooks.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
that's what I
chef.
do.
What type of stuff? What's your favorite stuff?
Everything, bro. Like, you name it, for real. Soul food, of course, because, from the South or whatever, but I do, like, hot pot at the house, Korean barbecue at the house.
I want to know if
Really?
you opened up a
Yeah.
restaurant, what would that look like? Like if you had Taj's,
That's a good question.
It's gonna be a fusion, like the
Oh.
Taj Mahal.
are you going like Southern fusion? What you get?
No, it's gonna be its
the
own.
Mahal.
I can't even put it out
Indian
there.
spot.
I don't
No, you can have
want
an
nobody
Indian
else-
spot.
Oh, the Taj Mahal.
You can have an Indian spot called Taj Mahal.
You
No,
better.
Bro, can we do that?
No,
You
thank
better
We'll keep
copyright that
momentum
right now.
funded.
No, thank you.
We'll do a podcast.
I ain't gonna put it out there until I get all this,
No, but that is
TM'd and CC'd up, So
Yeah, you better copyright
just
that.
look forward.
So
to
what
it.
would you do then? You're not gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, just make good food, I just want, like,
It would be like
at the end
just
of the day,
everything.
yeah.
Like a cheesecake factory.
Like a
But
buffet.
it's like times of the day, I feel like that's the more the vibe I'm thinking about going for. Like
Times of
like
the day.
breakfast, lunch,
Like-
and dinner style.
like breakfast,
Mhm.
lunch,
biscuits and gravy.
more family vibe, comfort vibe, like late night. It turned to like, more night vibe, like nightlife vibe,
Oh,
So you've thought about this.
Oh yeah,
Come on
what?
He's giving it some thought. Okay.
Come on now.
When do you want to do, like, while you're playing in the league?
I don't know, just whatever, approaches itself and, sound good and the right time. Timing is everything for me, I feel like.
Yeah, you're right.
Timing.
A lot of players have, like, Elways is huge in Denver.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have to be in Texas, right?
Well, it depends what team
You're gonna
you
open
go
up
to.
in
whatever
Los
team.
Angeles? Oh, it depends what team you're at. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Shula's is really big in Miami. Like, it's a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Ditka has one too, right?
Does he?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. Chicago.
See, like, I don't want a
Jason
restaurant
Aldean.
just, like, with my name on it, though. Like, I want to actually be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like,
What do you mean?
You're gonna be
like
cooking
you want to
every
be
day
the
now?
head chef at Taj's?
I mean, to begin with, and then like
You
as it
franchise
progresses,
out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn. So you can't do it while you're playing. It's gotta be after.
Oh yeah, for sure. But pop ups, food truck,
Bro, food trucks.
What's your favorite 3 meals?
3 meals that I cook or in general.
Just, I mean, it could be either in general.
Bro, that's hard to say. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be cliche, all right. I'm gonna go fried chicken, like greens, cornbread, like some pinto beans or something like that.
I feel like I'm in Texas.
Black eyed peas. Secondly, I go with my Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. We ain't never We
Feel
never
like-
got to it, OJ. We were supposed to compete,
Look, my bolognese is untouchable.
Was it Alfredo
I don't want to
versus
hear about it.
bolognese?
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't want to hear no. My
Have
bolognese
you
is
heard
untouchable.
about this
I don't want to
dude's
hear about it.
bolognese?
Bro, we
That's
did
how
it
you-
I don't want to
2
hear
years
about
ago.
it. My
When
stuff's
we
like fine
first-
dining. My
when we first
bolognese.
interviewed,
Let's
we
go.
talked about
Oh, we
it.
did talk about this?
Let's
We
go.
talked about it.
I look. I'll be getting the fresh pasta.
But you know how
I know
long it
spot-
takes them to make it, right?
I'm not worried about none of that. We just gonna have-
No,
he
no,
just-
but I
he
just want to
gonna have
explain.
There's
to
a
you,
difference
this is-
between Italian
this is
fine
an
dining and
entire
Texas.
day operation.
Oh, wow.
This is 8 hours to make a bolognese, bro.
Yes,
That's
and it's worth every
at the end
cent.
of the day, it gotta taste better than that Alfredo that I'm gonna make.
I was gonna bet.
I'm playing with him. I'm just talking.
Hey, what?
I'm talking.
we could do it though.
We can do it.
I'll throw
for
it down in the
sure.
kitchen for sure.
We can do it.
We'll do it.
I've been perfecting this bolognese recipe for
I'll
some
be the
years.
judge.
I'm gonna go.
I believe you. I believe you.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just pull up and
finally.
eat it.
I'm gonna go finally like a soup I do. Like it's like hot pot, but I just go ahead and make it all together.
Soup?
Fire. Like hot pot. You ever had hot pot before?
Yeah.
No, what's that? Hot pot?
Hot pot.
You going
It's like-
seafood?
Huh?
You going seafood?
Seafood? Not in my hot pot like that,
Okay.
but hot pot basically like you got a boiling pot, with a broth. It's like Korean cuisine.
Oh, Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, I
definitely.
thought this was like Southern.
No. You add in like whatever you like, your vegetables, meat like sliced brisket, sliced pork belly.
Huh.
Throw it all in there.
Yeah, put them on hot pot. They need a visual.
Hot pot.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
I've been to a few Korean
Oh,
barbecue
Korean
spots
barbecue,
in
yeah.
Yeah.
K-Town.
Bro, you gotta go to a hot pot spot.
They say
They
LA
probably
has
have
the
it
best
out
Korean food in the world, actually.
Man.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
bro.
Koreatown's great. It's
I haven't
You
been
think
in a
it's
long
better
time.
than
I'm over
actually
there all
going
the
to
time.
Korea?
Well,
Sounds
what I hear is that it is because there's just more money in
Dude,
in
Seoul's,
Los
like,
Angeles.
I can imagine
super
the-
wealthy.
I know,
portion
but
sizes
I
would
know.
be
Trust
like-
me. I mean, it didn't make sense to me either. But
Yeah.
from what I've heard, that LA actually has the best.
The foodies or
LA
something?
has
Korean food
better
in the world.
Korean food than Korea.
That's what I hear. I mean, it could be.
I would say like,
crazy.
especially
the
like
minister
with,
of food if
what
we're
I've
allowed to
learned
have
kind of about Korean food, like from just eating it and experiencing it a lot. It's like it's kind of just using what you got. I feel like
Yeah.
the basis of their style of eating,
Oh,
and
shit.
especially in LA, is more resources. So like they get to take it to a whole nother level. Something that was already good from minimal resources.
Well, bro, don't you like cook it yourself though?
Yeah.
Oh, Korean barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you get to decide how well cooked you want your
Hmm.
meat, right? So you can just eat it raw if it's beef, I suppose.
Yeah, the all-you-can-eat spots are great.
Yeah. for
Yes.
sure.
Dude, those are
So you
Yes.
like Korean food a lot. It's one of your
Yeah, for sure. Especially like where I stay, like is right there by.
Is that
You
Korean
live by
food
K-Town?
in Texas?
Yeah. Not that much, but I mean with TikTok and globalization, bro, it's real. I've been seeing like I think Longview got a Korean hot pot spot now.
Really? But you'd
crazy.
be surprised. Like, I went to school in Coffeyville, Kansas.
Yeah.
Like, the most rural place you
Yeah,
could think of. A
anywhere.
few thousand people. There's, like, Asian food, Korean food, like, Indian.
Bro,
Like,
cause
you wouldn't think it, but
No,
it
no,
actually
no.
is. yeah.
people are seeing like these different types of cuisine. Like, ooh, I want to try that. And people that are on it, like just taking it, and running with it, like bringing it to them. So
What about
that's what it's
Japanese?
about. Japanese is fire. Hibachi.
Like
Hibachi
sushi?
fish, Sushi. I'm on
Sushi's
that.
big in LA.
Yeah. for
Nobu?
sure. My palate has grown like with
Oh, for
sushi
sure. Since you got here?
since I got here. Like
Like
I used to
raw fish
not
and all
eat
that.
sashimi.
Have you done Nobu?
I was just only rolls, fried rolls, like Nobu?
cooked rolls.
Yeah, have you done it?
No, I'm not. I'm not for spending all that for that.
Oh, for sushi?
Yeah, I go to an all-you-can-eat spot.
Go to Ralph's.
I haven't been to Nobu, but the truth is, like, I don't know about all you can eat, but there are a lot of places that aren't as expensive that the food is just as good. Like, let's be honest. Like,
That's Nobu.
Yeah.
Nobu's interesting.
I've never been to
Nobu's
Nobu.
pretty
I don't
fire,
know.
bro.
I'm sure
It's
it's
an
good.
interesting spot.
No, I'm sure
the
it's
one in
great.
Beverly Hills where you get out of the Nobu
Yeah.
across
I've been
the...
to Sugarfish.
It's not as good though.
It's not as good.
No.
I haven't been to Nobu, so I can't say.
But Sugarfish is good too. Though.
Sugarfish is fire.
I'm not a sushi guy, so I can't...
So you like...
Have you heard of
Catch is
that
pretty good.
place in the Japanese subway?
Huh?
Gyro.
Oh yeah,
Can we look
yeah,
this up,
yeah,
Dennis?
Yeah.
Have you seen that documentary?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Bro,
familiar.
that's one of my
I'm
favorite
familiar. I
documentaries.
What is
watched
it?
this many
Ever.
times. Like
Um,
it's an older
They
man.
cooking food in the
Gyro Sushi Dreams or
It's-
Dreams of
it's
Sushi.
J-I-R-O.
J-I-R-O.
They're cooking food in
So
the
this
subway?
is, I
Like-
believe so.
Is
Yeah.
this like a mole people
So
thing?
it's a 3-star Michelin restaurant,
Oh,
Bro,
no.
he's that
and
guy.
there's like 10
Wait,
seats.
3 Michelin stars.
Yeah, as
Like-
high as it goes.
Yeah, it's as good as it gets.
There's only a handful that exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you could explain it.
his wait list is like 2 years, 3 years long. Like them, like all his sons. Well, 2 of them are his sons. And he been making sushi for like 50 some years. Like every day, he go in himself like 4 in the morning, like prep everything. His
He's
son
a
go do like the grade of fish check like every day. Like
Oh, here we go.
they living like that every day,
Oh, wow. There's nothing like raw fish and cold rice.
bro.
Dude,
That's crazy.
look at that.
I mean, in theory, yes, but just the way you said it was... Okay.
No,
That was a good one. That was good.
Raw fish and cold
That's
rice.
so good.
All right.
No, but this is a real art. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this is like a very famous documentary, OJ, and
Watch it, bro. You gonna cry.
It's
I mean, he's going
You
crazy.
might
No, he's going
cry.
crazy, though.
No,
You might
legitimately,
cry.
yeah.
Like,
Did you get emotional watching it?
oh, for sure.
You
Like,
cried?
bro? I didn't cry, but
It's an
I was
emotional
emotional.
thing.
Like, bro, he's like the oldest, oldest man, like just doing it every day, like working hard.
He's doing his
bro.
thing.
His craft.
It's an
is
art
like-
He's
by
cook-
every
like it's
definition
people,
of the
it's
word.
people under him that haven't touched. Like he won't let them touch the fish yet. Like they haven't even.
They just have to watch him do it.
They haven't even like cleaned the rice yet. Like for years. Like it take like 15 years for you to even do it, bro. Doing like.
Right, I mean, he's cooking. Oh, well, he's not cooking. But we'll have to meet up in Tokyo and try this spot, I suppose.
Yeah, that's like my dream
Yeah.
restaurant.
You better get on the wait list right now, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, dog. Let's wrap it up.
That's
Thank you
it.
for coming by.
Yes,
Best
sir.
of luck this Saturday.
Yeah, best of
Thank
luck
you.
this Saturday, man. Go
Thank you.
crazy.
Yes,
We'll be
sir.
rooting for you.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Good to see you, brother.
Yes, sir.